Okay, so we have had a huge potential market on our radar for a while now. This is an incredible opportunity for our hosts, representing millions of high-quality bookings. I'm talking about business travel. But there's a problem with business travel today. For many women and men who travel for work, the experience can be downright bland and hollow. We know that business travelers can be some of the loneliest travelers on the planet. That's not their fault, though. These are exciting people. They want to have fun. They just haven't been given an environment where they can get some fulfillment out of their time on their road. So now companies are looking for new ways to help their employees have a better time while they're traveling. So we know that you, Airbnb hosts, can help business travelers connect with their destinations. You can help create memorable experiences for them. I know this as well. This will probably not come as a big surprise to you, but I happen to travel on Airbnb for business quite a lot. In fact, I guess it was earlier this year, I was on a trip to Barcelona. I think we have some Barcelona hosts here. Oh, there you are, all right. I stayed in the old city. Anyway, one morning, my host came by and invited me for lunch. He came and picked me up. We went to this tiny market in the middle of the old city. He took me to a restaurant in the back, super secret. I never would have found this place. Had this incredible lunch with him, and he spent an hour sitting with me, telling me all about the city. I learned more in that hour sitting in Barcelona than I ever knew about the city previously, all because that host was there to make me feel at home. And this was happening on a business trip. So it makes you wonder, why shouldn't business travel always feel as fulfilling as leisure travel or as a vacation? Or at least pretty close, right? So with the launch of Airbnb for Business, we're driving new demand to your listings, the business traveler. Business travelers make great guests. Their average booking value is 3 times higher than leisure travelers. They make midweek bookings, and they have year-round needs. So it's not necessarily all seasonal with like the seasonal patterns for vacation travel. Even better, they often travel back to the same location. So you could have repeat visitors. Maybe you even have some regulars. You get to know your business travelers. I'm going to share something pretty amazing right now. In 2 months since we launched business travel on Airbnb, employees from over 1,000 companies have had employees travel on Airbnb for business. How crazy is that? And these aren't little companies either. They include big ones like Google and Salesforce, who are now helping encourage their employees to travel on Airbnb for business. So, of course, business travelers have unique needs. So we're asking hosts who want to participate in this opportunity to meet kind of a set of criteria and get business travel ready. Business travel ready listings are really well reviewed. The hosts are super responsive, and for now at least, their entire homes. There's also some other things, like some amenities that we require. If any of you have ever traveled for business, I'm sure you know how important it is that the Wi-Fi works. That's one of the amenities that we'd like our business travel-ready listings to have. Very important. Once your listing becomes business travel-ready, it will be labeled as such in search. So somebody searching can see which listings meet the criteria. And soon, we're going to give guests the opportunity to filter their search results so they can only look at business travel-ready listings. So it's really important that you do this. to make your listing business travel ready, visit airbnb.com/business travel ready. It's pretty easy to remember, right? Don't worry, I'm going to show you the link in a second. We make it really easy to certify your listing. Just a few clicks on that page, and you're ready to go. So, there's the link I promised. Go to airbnb.com/business travel ready, get your listing business travel ready, and then all you have to do is sit back and get ready for more business. Thank you.
So you're going to have a lot more guests at your home. How many guests? Here's a stat that Nate shared earlier. 60 million guests you've hosted in the existence of Airbnb. Just this year, so far, 25 million. By the end of this year, you will have hosted the equivalent population of the country of Venezuela. So how are we going to make sure that as we continue to grow, we will get great guests? So we're launching a new guest sign-up flow. And I want to show you what our guests are going to be walking through. First, guests, both in pictures and in words, are going to get some information about what Airbnb is. But the clear message should be, you are staying with real people in real homes. This is not a hotel. Then we'll get their email, and then we're going to verify their phone number to make sure that you can contact them when necessary. And now, we are requiring every guest to have a profile photo before they even message you. But I know what you're thinking. A lot of guests, they're going to just take the flowers on their desktop and upload it. We have technology that will guess if it's a human face or not. If our system doesn't think it's a face, it will reject the photo. But that's not it. When guests are making a booking reservation, making a booking request, we're going to ask them to tell us about themselves, and we're going to require them to also send a message. And the message we're going to prompt them includes this: tell us about yourself, what brings you, who's coming with you, and what do you like about the listing, to make sure we start the conversation. That's also not it. We've heard that you don't believe that your guests are actually reading your house rules. So we are taking your house rules, and we are copying them and putting them on the checkout page, so before they hit confirm to submit the payment, they will have read your house rules. So today, we talked about how we're going to learn from each other, how we're going to make hosting easier with smart pricing, and how we're going to make sure that you get more guests during the down season with business-ready listings. This is just the start of the conversation. This event is to have two-way dialogue to hear from you. Last year, we had 60 people taking your feedback. This year, we have 600 people taking your feedback. And we really, really want this conversation to continue. As you've seen, we do take action on your feedback. You can also visit us at the new feature center at the Pavilion and play with the new features. And Mike, Laura, and I are going to be there from 2 to 3 p.m. tomorrow to meet with you individually and hear your feedback. Thank you so much for everything you do, and thank you for hosting.